Hi, and welcome back to the second episode of Two Girls on a Budget. And this time we are testing out stickers from the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. And we both had a budget of $20, which I think, okay, I did go over budget, but to my defense, I did get one single sheet, those stickers. You can you can see the hand grabbing them, and that's because they were for my son. So there you go. That's why I went over budget. Other than that, I kept to our $20. So I'm pretty pleased with that. One of the reasons that we chose the Coffee Monsters Co. was that she had the cutest Halloween stickers and some really cute Harry Potter stickers as well. And the fun thing is that I'm not even doing a Halloween themed spread yet because I think it's a bit too early, and I'm going to use a couple of stickers but not all of them. With this little plan with me, I thought that I would also sort of show you my new planner system in action, because I think it speaks more for itself when you see how I do my planning. The first thing I'm doing is I'm going to mark out that I'm going to work. I am going to fill out what hours I'm going to work, but mainly it's to have that visual. To me, it's very important to have things visually, because then I know that I have something planned, and it takes up a bit of space. So it's not so much what hours as I'm going to be away. And there I get a bit of help. I was going to move it, and then I was like, no, you are going to challenge yourself and really make this sticker work. And it was a bit of a challenge, but I also thought that it was kind of cool. It's going to hang off of my hours maybe later. I don't know. I think it's so cute that he wanted to give me some of his stickers that he just got, and he wanted to join me in my planning. I think that's sort of cute. And I do know that I have an event on Tuesday afternoon after work, so marking that off first. As you might see, there's no pen on Wednesday, and that's because we have a checkup of our youngest on Wednesday. He's now 2.5 years old, so he's going to be measured, and he's going to have a weigh-in, and they're going to check if his language is up to bar and all of that. So, and there I get another sticker. How cute is that? Oh, I think he's so sweet. And anyway, I really, really like that box sticker. I had to turn it. I think it's turned sideways, but who cares? It's still cute. The one thing that I do regret is not getting more functional stickers. I did get a lot of cute emojis. I love them. But yeah, it would have been nice with, I don't know, more boxes or something else. I'm not quite sure. One thing that I do like to get is a sampler sheet, because then I know what stickers that I do use. Because usually I don't feel like I use a whole lot of the same, except for that pin, for example. But usually I don't really need a whole sheet of the same. So samplers are a good thing in my world. Something that I would like to know from you guys is, how do you go about your planning? I think it's very interesting to see my own plan with me, because I realize that I go a lot of back and forth, and I'm not really structured when I do my planning. I do know what I have to write down, but I don't write them down from, like, in any particular order. I just, go a lot of back and forth, I realize. So it would be really fun to know, do you go back and forth as well, or do you actually just write everything on Monday and then Tuesday and then Wednesday, or do you even do it, as you go, like perhaps normal people do? It would be so interesting to hear your thoughts on that. As the box sticker was so big, I decided that alpha stickers is a nice way to sort of fill out the space. These were from the Day in the Life kit, just as a little FYI. And I actually contemplated on cutting the box sticker down to size, but I kind of liked it, so it just, because as you see, it fits perfectly just right next to the Thursday, and I really like the colors and all, so yeah, it got to stay. But I wasn't really happy with the space underneath it, so I tried to sort of cover it up, as you can see. But then I realized that I'm going to have some new stats. So, and I think that's a fun way to sort of memory keep in my mini dory as well. So I'm going to write down the length and his weight. It's something that I've been doing all of the other times, so why not? And it fills out the space nicely as well. So I'm using some other alpha stickers to write down that I have the day off. I really like to use a lot of alpha stickers. And then this little dragonfly was from the planner add-on kit. And now I'm finally starting to plan for my Monday. And I have a walk scheduled with my friend, so I thought that we would go jump in leaf piles, or at least we can pretend that we're going to. So I'm going to write down promenade, which is Swedish for taking a walk. Two really quick tips when it comes to writing is, the first one is to use different sizes of the tip. I like to use a broader tip for the headers and then a fine tip for information or little details. And the other one is to make one of the sides a bit thicker. So I usually choose a side and then I make little boxes. I just go out a bit from the letter and then I create boxes that I either fill out or I leave them blank, or I, like here, make little tiny dashes, or you can make them polka dot or whatever strikes your fancy. So the main part of my work week is now planned for. What I decided this month was that I really wanted Monday through Thursday on the same spreads. It just made sense to me to have them like that, and then Fridays they are kind of special, they're fun days, and even if I work, it's always a bit special to work on Fridays, I feel like. So they get a bit more space, and they also get to share the spread with my weekly chore lists, and I would say it's kind of a weekly overview, maybe, which the heart of it is the to-do list. So what I do is I write down different chores that needs to get done around the house, like vacuum cleaning and all of those glamorous things that we all need to do sometimes. What I do is I break each section into different little tasks. So vacuuming, there's different rooms that needs to be vacuumed, and then in the yard I have different tasks that needs to get done. Everything so that it gets easy to check things off. And I also, as you can see, use that tip that I told you about earlier about different size tips, because it makes it more visually clear, at least to me. And then I'm finishing the task list off with a no spend sticker, also from the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo, and I think it was just adorable. And I do need a no spend, so win-win, right? And then I realized that I forgot to write a couple of things on Tuesday. I have a couple of crafts that I want to get done with the kids, so I write that down as well, because it's so easy, when you have an idea or you think you have something nice to do with the kids, and then when the day actually comes around and your brain is filled with other things and you don't really remember what you had planned, or you remember you had a really good idea but can't really remember what it was. So I'm writing that down, and I really like to create with the kids. It's so fun to see they always have the best ideas. Oh, and also that pumpkin little emoji totally worked there, because we are going to paint little pumpkins, not real pumpkins, but you put a candle holder. Right, so pumpkin, perfect. Then on the second half of the weekly overview, or whatever you want to call it, I like to keep a couple of weekend plans. And I have a little sticky note for that, so that when I actually go about planning our weekend, I can just, move the sticky note and write down the plans. And I also have a quick look at my crafty schedule, what needs to get done, and as you can see, maybe not, there's nothing in particular that needs to get done this week. So moving on, and we go back. Because on the free sampler I found a sticker that actually was perfect for the YouTube upload of this video. Simone and I are so happy to share with you a little discount code, which is 2girls on a budget 10, which gives you 10% off any purchase until November 30th. So if you want to get a couple of stickers, be sure to check it out before November 30th. As a user of the mini dory, I was really happy to find out that the sticker sheets fit in quite nicely at the back of my planner, because I really like to carry my stickers around with me. So I clipped them together with my exercise tracker, I guess is the fancy words for it. Well, it's just a couple of things that I want to get done for my well-being each week. So I write down what I have planned, and then if I stick to it, is a completely different matter, but it's something that I aim to get better at. So I use the personal pages, the week on one page, and I just cut the holes off and I just fold it. And that's actually quite a nice tip if you use a mini dory. If you want to fit anything else in there, it's okay. It's quite okay to fold pages just so you can use them and have fun with them. It's the same with my social media tracker. It's also the month on 2 pages from the personal pages, and I just washi tape them together and fold them, and fits perfectly into my mini. So don't be afraid to fold stuff. As this plan with me is coming to an end, I thought that I would share some final thoughts on the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo stickers, and I personally think they were adorable. The quality was nice and the motifs were cute, so I'm very pleased with them, and I'm sure that I will be returning as a customer. The only thing was on my own part, but I guess that I have learned something from this, that I will also, buy some functional stickers sometimes, because those are also cute. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will get back to you soon. Bye.